Mark, hey, I do want to answer your question, but I want to show you something first that I don't know if I've showed you how to work this in the MLS yet. So if you're looking for a specific type of properties to answer your questions, right? You can go into the criteria, select active, pending, whatever. It doesn't. You can select any of these, but if you want to look for certain types of verbiage, you can put that here in the public remarks and you can also put it in the private remarks. I wouldn't do both because then it looks for both of those criteria and you probably won't find anything. But if you're looking for certain types of verbiage, you can put it, usually I put it in the public remarks first and see what I can come up with. So you do a star, updating would be like a good one. And that gives you 66 matches. So what that's going to pull up is the word updating in the private or in the public remarks. So if you go to down here, somewhere in these public remarks, it'll say updating. So if you, another way you can go about it, if you want to make a list of different verbiage that you're kind of wanting to do, then you can go into like the fixed up or the beat up properties, the ones that need a lot of work, and look at the different public remark verbiage they use in there and find like 4 or 5 common words that will pull up the most. So like updating is one I use. You can put in there fix up. Let's go back to the criteria. I've put it so that this gives you 66 matches on updating. So that probably more like you'll most likely get needs updating. So if you want to really narrow it down, you can do needs updating. That gives you 7 matches and public marks. You can put in here fix up. That gives you 0. Fix up gives you 3. Needs work 2. So as you can see, I'm going through, I'm looking for properties that need work, that need fix up, that need updating, and that will give you matches that way. So to answer your question specifically about bathrooms, I'm getting ready to get to that here in a second. I'm going to send you a file link of just different bathrooms I downloaded. But if you want to do a little further research, this is how you go about it to figure out what you want to questions you want to answer for like images or properties or specific properties you want to hunt down. That's how you do it in public remarks. Like I said, you can do public remarks. You can also do private remarks. Sometimes agents don't want to put out on Zillow and everywhere else that a house is complete garbage. Like that really kind of pisses off their clients, right? So they'll put it in their private remarks instead. So instead of needs work in public remarks, you might find in the private remarks the agent put in their needs work, and that makes sense because they don't. Homeowners are prideful, right? So they don't want everybody to know that their house is not nice inside. So that's why you also want to search private remarks. So that came up with 1, and again, you can go through the same type of verbiage. I used to have a list of different verbiages I used that would find pretty much all the fix-up properties. I need to build that back out again. It's a long time ago since I've used it. But that's how you use those 2 verbiage remarks to find certain properties.